Hello everyone, my name is Sricharan and I am currently doing my BTech specialized in information technology from GRI. My internship project in the Smart Bridge is about predicting the life expectancy of a country using machine learning. As you can see on my screen, this is my UI. Here the user is required to give few inputs such as year, adult mortality, infant deaths, alcohol and so on up to status. Once you are done filling all the required inputs, click on the submit button and you will be getting your prediction value here. So to do this, firstly you have to create an account in IBM Cloud. Once you are done creating an account in IBM Cloud, click on services here. You will be taken to this page here, resource list. Here click on the services option again. You will be seeing few resources here and click on Watson Studio, which is similar to a Jupyter Notebook, which is a coding environment. Once you click on this Watson Studio, you will be taken to this Watson Studio coding environment. So this is my code. So in a life expectancy data set, there are few features such as country, year, status, life expectancy and so on up to schooling. So now few features in this data set has some null values in it. As you can see, alcohol has 194 null values in it, hepatitis B has 553 null values in it and so on. And GDP also has 448, population has 652. So to remove these null values, I have used a function called as drop_NA, which drops all the null values. After using this function, we can see that there are no null values present in our data set. So along with the null values, we have few outliers in our data set. So to graphically visualize the null outliers, I have used the function called as plot.figure, which is present in the library matplotlib. So to remove these outliers, I have used the function quantile. This quantile function returns the values present only between the two limits. Here the two limits are lower bound and higher bound. So it returns the values only between 0.1 and 0.95. So these values are stored in the variable result and these are the values stored in the result variable. So now we are done with the data cleaning part and now we are left with training a model and deploying a model. So firstly I have taken two variables x and y. Here the x, we have taken every column except life expectancy. In the variable y, I have taken life expectancy column as it is our target variable and I have applied train test split condition to x and y. So next we are doing few encoding techniques such as label encoding, one-hot encoding and standard scalar. This label encoding is for converting the labels into numeric form so as the machine understands easily. So here the variable L contains every column in our data set and LB is a label encoding and each data in each column is label encoded. So next we are coming to one-hot encoding. We have taken two lists. One is numeric features and other is categorical features. We are splitting a column which contains numerical and categorical data to many columns depending on the number of categories present in that column. So each column contains 0 or 1 corresponding to which column it has been placed. So once we are done with a one-hot encoding, we are left with a standard scalar. So this standard scalar is for normalizing our data. So we are done with our encoding techniques. So now we are left with training a model. So the algorithm which I have used here is the random forest classifier. So I have got an accuracy of 95.6% here. So now we are done with training a model and we are left with deploying a model. Now we have to install few client data here. And the syntax for it is pip install Watson machine learning client. And it downloads all the required data. So from Watson machine learning client library, I am importing a function called as Watson machine learning API client and enter few credentials here. They are API key, instance ID, URL, and these are found in your machine learning resource here. And store all these data into a client variable. Once you are done deploying your model, you will be getting a scoring endpoint here. So now we are done with our coding part. Now we have to move on to our Node-RED part. To go to this Node-RED part, go to your resource list here and click on Cloud Foundry Apps and click on Node-RED. You will be taken to this page here and click on Visit App URL and you will be taken to your Node-RED website here. Enter your necessary service credentials and you will be taken to this website. So this Node-RED is a flow-based programming tool developed by IBM. So here you have to draw few nodes and connect these nodes to each other. So here it is a form node. In this form node, enter all the required label, name and type of the data. And once you're done with it, click on done. Next, move to your pre-token node and enter all the set them as global and enter your API key, message address, message payload and return your message. And then click on done. Connect this pre-token node to your HTTP request. In this HTTP request, put this method as post. And this URL is same for everyone. And this in this return and set it as a parsed JSON object. And click on done. Connect this HTTP request node to your send to endpoint. And enter your instance ID here and declare all the variables globally. And in this message.payload, enter all the fields in your data set and also the values to your fields and return those message. And connect this send to endpoint to your HTTP request node here. And put this method as post and copy your scoring endpoint URL in this URL. And return it as parsed JSON object and click on done. Connect this HTTP request node to your debug node and also connect the HTTP request node to your get from endpoint node. And this is the data which you have to type here and click on done. Connect this get from endpoint node to another debug node and to your prediction node. In your prediction node, set this group as default, label prediction and value format as message.payload and click on done. After you have completed your node read, click on deploy. Once you have successfully deployed your node-RED model, click on this dashboard option and click on this link. You will be taken to this dashboard. So enter all the necessary inputs and click on submit and you will be getting your prediction value. So friends, this is my project and thank you.